Hey y'all, what's happening? Welcome to my channel. I'm Natasha. If this is your first time, welcome. I've been seeing a lot of new subbies subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's still really surreal when people walk up to me and tell me if they see me in the airport, or my friends tell me, hey, I just flew with such and such and they saw your channel and blah, 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 blah. It's still really surreal. So thank you for supporting me. I'm just out here, y'all, just sharing my life. That's it. Just keeping it 100 with y'all. But anyway, I have a 4-day trip starting today. I am deadheading to San Diego. And yeah, that's it. That's my homeboy, Jeremiah.
What's up?
Where's that? Well, we finally made it, San Diego, and I got a nice little view. Oh my goodness. Let me open up, hold on. Oh gosh, I can just, do it right. There we go. Look at that. Oh, this is a nice view. Oh, this is nice. I'm going to enjoy seeing this in the morning. Oh, man. I've always said if San Diego wasn't so doggone expensive, I would live here. This is like the one city that I know of in California where there's perfect weather all year round. This is absolutely stunning. Hey, y'all. So, we made it. I love my room. I love the view. I mean, typically when I have a room where the view is just the water, I like to sleep with the window or the door or the sliding door open. And I just sleep and let the natural air and breeze just go. But because we're so close to the airport, I know that plane is gonna mess me up, and I really want to sleep tonight. So I have the curtains open, but I don't have the sliding glass door open. But anyway, I can't wait to see what that's gonna look like in the morning. But we made it. It turns out that my trip, I was supposed to work 3 legs, 1 deadhead and 3 legs tomorrow, but because of, nature of the business, things change. I still have a deadhead, with my other flight partners. We have a deadhead tomorrow, and then we work 1 leg to Madison, Wisconsin. So our check-in time isn't until 12, so I'm excited because my workout will include, of course, my stretch, a walk, and maybe I can squeeze in a Pilates, 20-minute Pilates, maybe a 10-minute, but definitely getting out there. I'm so glad I brought my puffer jacket because it's a little nippy. The air is crisp. But yeah, anyway, let me get to sleep. It's late. It's been a long day. It's weird. It's like deadheads, or when we like hardly do anything, for whatever reason, it wears you out more than when we actually work a flight. That is so weird to me. But anyway, see y'all in the morning. I've shared with you guys before that I journal. I've been journaling a lot as of late, especially with what's been happening in the last 6 months. Journaling is really important to me. I have to get my thoughts out, and a lot of times it's not because something bad is happening or something, traumatic is happening. Sometimes, I just like to record or document what good happened. You know what I'm saying? What amazing thing happened or something memorable that happened, just to have it, recorded somewhere or documented. But journaling for me, it's important for me to free my thoughts, just to relieve the heaviness. I wasn't particularly heavy this particular morning, but I guess you can say I wanted to ground myself, align myself. I usually do it like after, either before or after I pray or meditate, just to lighten the load, if you will. Although in church they always tell you to lay your burdens down at Jesus' feet. He can handle anything. But anyway, yeah, I journal. And then after that, I go into meditation.
The rosary, but I can't help but notice the thousands of people streaming in, the thoughts streaming in. I could feel God saying, can you let the thoughts come and go as the people do? Can you focus only on the two, right there in the midst of the people? Can you focus only on the love, right there in the midst of the thoughts? Practices come and go. Hail Marys come and go. Rams, Hare Krishnas, Hanuman Chalisas come and go. But the love remains. The love is all that matters. The names, the practices, the chants, they stir the love. They stir me. I remember Sri Sri Ravi Shankar saying, to whom you pray is not important. Whereas religion puts words to the prayer and adds symbols and rituals to it, the prayer itself transcends them. It happens in the subtle level of feelings, and the feelings transcend words and religion. The act of praying itself has the power to bring transformation. Let us pray, but not how we usually do, not with words, not for things. Instead of saying, let us pray, I can say, let us.
Hey y'all, good morning. This trip has been something else, but you know what? It's actually something else in terms of, okay, it's the nature of the business. Things are gonna happen, trips are gonna fall apart, and you end up somewhere, whatever. Anyway, right now I'm in Madison, Wisconsin, and I want to show you guys something. Pulled my curtains back, and this is what I got. When we came in late, we came in like 2 o'clock in the morning, and child, listen, I got my key, went straight to my room, and it was a wrap. And I had no idea this was on the other side of my window. Oh my gosh, I love being near water. So I'm going to get up and do the things. Y'all know I typically do my stretch, my meditation, and everything. I'm going to do that by the water. yeah, and work out. That's the plan. I have a really cool flight partner. His name is Jay. So cool, so cool. He's the guy that you guys saw in the in the first clip. The I get video bombed, but I don't care. Jay is cool. Jay is really, really cool. But yeah, we're having a cool time. So this is day 3 of my day 4 trip. I'm supposed to go back to San Diego tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. The weather said it should be sunny somewhat. I'm hoping, because I have a video message I need to have done for a good friend of mine who is going through stem cell treatment for her fight with cancer. And we're all trying to, get videos together to encourage her as she goes through treatment right away. She has to be quarantined for like 100 days, so she's not seeing anybody. So her husband thought it'd be a great idea to get love and encouragement from her friends and family and people who ride for her. So I wanted to have a video with a nice backdrop, and I thought San Diego would be a really nice touch, especially since it's like by the water, like I showed you guys. Anyway, oh, and if you are a believer in prayer, please pray for my friend. We are believing for her and with her that she's going to come out victorious on the other side of that treatment. All right. Anyway, let me get ready and get better. Good morning. God morning to you. Don't just jump up today and do you. Stop and ask, love, what do you want me to do today? Where do you want me to be today? To go today? What do you want me to see today? To hear? And listen. Listen. I have been calling you from within, singing our song, your favorite part. I keep repeating it because you miss it, because you want to hear this. You want to remember. You want to feel me. That's all you want. But you're watching the show and you keep repeating it. You keep taking it back, hitting the back button, not because it's your favorite part. You don't even like this part, but because you miss it. The awareness in that moment, the love appearing as that moment of anger, of disappointment, of frustration, of fear, of temptation. Your inattention hits the back button, and you've been stuck in a loop of your own creation when all you've had to do is listen. Can you hear me? Close that body's eyes and listen. This is how you stop hitting that back button. This is how you stop repeating the same lessons, sometimes with the same seeming people, sometimes with different seeming others, but they're all you. Just like in your night dream,
Everybody is you. Everything is you. It's all in service of your growth, of this change you know is upon you. This is the way. Say, like Jesus, I have overcome the world of thought, of desire. I want nothing. I need nothing. I lack nothing. Love is my shepherd. It makes me lie down in green pastures. It leads me beside quiet waters. It refreshes my soul. Love guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no evil. For love is with me, its rod and staff. They comfort me. Love prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. It anoints my head with oil. My cup overflows. Its goodness will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. That's Psalm 23, remixed a little bit. You are in the right place at the right time. Like St. Francis says, there is only breath and God. Become aware of yourself breathing. Become aware of yourself being. Love. Just stop and feel it. I was in the midst of a repeat episode, an echo moment, something that had been repeating for 20 years, just 2 days ago. And it took about 5 minutes in for me to feel God tapping me on the shoulder, for me to hear God saying, stop hitting the back button, stop taking it back, stop repeating this. And where the heart was beating fast and the shoulders were up and the stomach was tight, all of that relaxed in an instant. The stomach softened, the shoulders came down, the breathing deepened. The face didn't smile because it didn't want to be condescending, but the heart was smiling. And the peace returned. I could almost see Jesus over their head. I could certainly feel him in them, in me. And the situation ended peacefully. It didn't take me feeling love later, 2 minutes later, which is great too. I became aware in the seeming moment. I felt love in the seeming moment. And the spiritual ego was proud. And as it drove away, the first thing it saw was a bald eagle. And the last time it saw a bald eagle, it was leaving St. Louis and moving to Florida. It was transitioning. We are one. You are transitioning out of fear, out of survival, into love, into thriving, into abundance, into seeing. You are a seer. You see what others don't. You feel what others don't. You're being what others are, but don't know they are. This one, St. Francis says we are called to holiness. God wills for us holiness, and we are to offer him our empty cup, and he will fill us so that we may be a chalice for all those who come to us to drink, an example for all of those that are suffering. We breathe for them. We exhale for them. We love for them. I love you, and we'll chat soon.
So I just finished my workout. Of course, you saw me doing my stretch. And, I've been doing like these Apple Fitness. They have these walks where different celebrities like talk while they're walking about their experience and what happened in their life that was impactful, and then they choose 3 songs that resonate with them. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. All right, we're gonna try this again. So I started recording and the wind got a little froggy and knocked my whole situation down. But anyway, I was trying to decide if I should keep that or edit it out, but whatever. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so they choose the 3 songs that made the most impact, and it's really cool. The one that I did this morning was about Megan Good, which a lot of the things that she talked about in her life I was able to relate to. That was really good. I would recommend, if you have Apple Fitness, to do those. It's really cool. Yesterday was I listened to Anthony Ramos. That one had me sobbing. I related so much to what he shared in his story. It was, whew, my God. I was walking and wiping. But anyway, this hotel is very, very nice. Where it's located is like nestled literally in the middle of a college campus, which I think is a Jewish college, because I've been seeing like a lot of the halls and the student centers like had, you know, Jewish this, Jewish that, you know, all the things. And it's very nice, and as you can see, it's by the water. You know, I love that. I feel like all college campuses should be near water. Should be either near water or nestled in the mountains. One of the two. I just think it's great for students just to, especially when you got finals or exams, or you just need to like take a breath from the life of being a student and just take it all in. That's what I think. Anyway, but yeah, I walked around the campus. Didn't realize I was on campus until I started walking, and I was like, oh my gosh. I see fraternity houses and all the things. Speaking of fraternity houses, so this question has been a burning question for me for years. When it comes to PWIs, how come they have fraternity houses all over the campus? All over the campus. You even see it in movies. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to HBCUs, there are none. If you're watching this right now and you're a part of the Divine Nine, can you answer that for me in the comments? How come at HBCUs there are no fraternity or sorority houses? I would love to know. Anyway, that's been a burning question for me for years. But yeah, I thought about that as I was walking around the campus. And I'm like, huh. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I was walking, right? And making my way back. And I was taking a photo of some building. That's, you know, I shoot photos here and there. And this guy, this white guy on his bike stops. And I had my headphones on so I can hear what he's saying, but when I looked, I realized he was talking to me. So I, you know, paused my thing. He's like, I didn't want to get in the middle of your shot. I said, oh no, you good, it's fine. He's like, he started asking me all these questions. Oh, I was like, here we go. And he's like, yeah, he said, so are you from here? I was like, no, I'm not. So I said, I'm just visiting. So he's like, oh, so what do you think? I said, it's a cute little town, you know, it's whatever, I'm not here for long. So he's like, oh, he said, well, I was like, he said, where do you live? I was like, Houston. He's like, oh, I'm sure it's like Houston is much better. I said, well, I really couldn't tell you that because I'm barely in Houston, my doggone self. He's like, oh, for real? I said, he's like, yeah. He said, what do you guys? I'm a flight attendant. He said, oh. So I said, yeah, so I'm trying to finish this walk, hint. Trying to finish this walk so I can get ready. He said, leaving out today? I said, yep, I'm leaving today. And that's why I'm trying to finish this walk so I can get ready and go. And he goes, oh, well, where are you staying? I was like, oh, hotel up the street. He goes, oh, by the Capitol? I was like, yeah. I'm like, which is clearly not where I'm at. I was like, yeah, nice try, Diddy. I don't think so. So then when he realized I wasn't giving him the specifics, I think he got the hint. Glad he was able to read the room. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. And then before he rides off on his little bike, he's like, you look good. I was like, thank you. Have a great day. I went on my way. I'm like, yeah, nice try, Diddy. Not happening over here. But yeah, this was nice. This was nice. Anyway, I just wanted to stop and say a little something. And it's getting really hot out here. I wish if I knew that this was on the other side of my curtain, I would have gotten up much earlier and spent some time out here and meditated out here. But it's all good. You need some sun. I need some sun to hit my skin. But I'm about to go take my shower, relax a little bit more, and then get dressed. We are doing 2 legs today. And we go from here to Chicago, drop off some folks, and then we go to Chicago back to San Diego. So I'll be back there tonight. Anyway, all right, guys. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Whew. All right. So that was good. I'm glad I did that. That was a good walk. That was a beautiful surprise. I love beautiful surprises like that. I do. Good layover for sure. But what I forgot to share with you guys when I was sitting on the dock, so I'm telling you, y'all, like, God always has a way of working things out, like, even though sometimes I'll be panicking like crazy. But just to give you guys an update, so I'm pretty much caught up with the bills that matter. Like, my credit cards are still out there because credit cards, right? But I got caught up on my car note. I'm caught up on my phone. I'm caught up on my electric. And I'm about to pay that traffic ticket that I told y'all about. Listen, when I tell you a sigh of relief, a sigh of relief. But I mean, and I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful. I'm glad and everything. But it's these close calls and these, like, I feel like I'm always living on the edge. And I'm tired of living on the edge. I really am, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. But I feel a sense of relief because that bothered me. That bothered me bad. I tell you what, I ain't never putting myself, well, I won't say never. It'll be a long time before I put myself on minimum fly again. Now that I know what happens when I do that. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm caught up. The second half of my rent is supposed to come out tomorrow. So that's taken care of. But my main concern was all the bills that I fell behind because at one time I did minimum fly and I didn't get paid enough, and it just rocked my world. Anywho, but I'm caught up. Your girl is caught up. And yeah, I'm strategizing. What that exactly entails, maybe in one of these videos I'll share with y'all. But right now I'm strategizing. Anywho, I'm about to have breakfast, have a shower, and get ready because we're going where? To Chicago and then back to San Diego. So, all right. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you watched towards the end, you are true blue. That's what you are. You are true blue.
What's up, y'all? Good morning. I'm in San Diego. It's go home day. And I'm looking outside, and I'm so glad I made the executive decision to record my video message for my friend who's going through stem cell treatment. I wanted to give her sunshine, blue skies, water. I'm so glad I did that message for her when I was in Madison, Wisconsin, because look at what San Diego is giving me right now. Y'all see that? And when I looked at the weather app, it said, at least I'm pretty sure it said sunny or partly sunny, or I don't know, child. But anyway, I didn't want to give my friend this. So yeah. Anyway, forgive my luck. We got in so late last night and I was dog tired. I was like, screw it. I'm not washing off this makeup. I'm going to bed. That's exactly what I did. But anyway, I'm about to jump in this shower and get ready. Guys, thanks so much for rocking with me all the way to the end of this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to hit me up privately in a Gmail, just email me at lifelatelywithnatasha@gmail.com. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.